It was a staple for families and visitors to Flint for years. We're talking about Kewpee Burgers, later known as Halo Burger. Joining us in studio this morning to talk about Kewpee and the history with his new book. Take a look at this. Looks great. Kewpee Hamburgers, Mity Nice History. Welcome author Gary Flinn to Good Morning Michigan. Hi there. How you doing?
Hi, doing well. Thank you.
Yeah, look, you were decked out in the Kewpee apparel. We got the picture of this is South Saginaw Street, right?
Yes,
in Flint?
that was Kewpee number 2, the former Verner's outlet, which is now the flagship Halo Burger.
Yeah. So first off, Gary, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you're from, and why are you so interested in Kewpee's history?
Yes, of course, I'm a Flint native. Kewpee's my 4th book, and I've written 3 previous books about Flint history. But
yeah, specifically Flint. Yeah, hidden history of Flint, lost Flint. But this is the star today. I'm going to hold up the book here so folks at home can see it. So what inspired you to write this book?
Well, I was asked by my editor to write a Flint-oriented book, and Kewpee, Halo Burger, is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year.
Oh, that's exciting. So yeah, there's still, we were talking a moment ago, there's still Kewpee Hamburger in Lansing, right?
Yes, that's the oldest surviving Kewpee, and there are also Kewpees in Lima, Ohio, 3 locations where they're based now, and one in Racine, Wisconsin.
Well, so for folks who maybe aren't familiar with the history, give us the Cliff Notes. When did Kewpee start? And it has a very interesting, I guess, mascot, if you will, right?
Oh yes, the Kewpee doll, very popular design created by Rose O'Neill around 1909. It started as a comic page in women's magazines, which, due to its popularity, Rose O'Neill developed paper dolls, which evolved into actual dolls.
Interesting. And then you put them together with burgers, right, as an advertising.
Yes, Sam Blair, the founder, 100 years ago, was inspired by the doll to make it the mascot, although he altered the spelling to K-E-W-P-E-E instead of K-E-W-P-I-E.
Oh, interesting. And so, you know, talk about just how this is such a rich part of Michigan history.
Yes. When that original hamburger stand on Harrison Street near Kersley opened, it was very popular. And so Sam Blair began licensing the Kewpee name to other Kewpee operators, including the Lansing one of the earliest ones.
Yeah, we're seeing here too, there was also a hotel, right?
Yeah, it was actually, they called it a hotel, but it did not offer lodging. The ad you saw was for the Kewpee that was in Saginaw that lasted until the Great Depression.
Interesting. And you know, it's such an interesting part of our history too, right? I mean,
yeah.
Honestly, when I first started learning about Kewpee, at first, if someone is not familiar, you see it and you're like, a doll, a hamburger chain, it's just an interesting combination.
Yes, right. The 2 gentlemen you just saw are the operators of Kewpee after Sam Blair retired. Bill Thomas took over Kewpee after Sam Blair's retirement. He opened up the second Kewpee that you see here, and in 1958 acquired the original Kewpee on Harrison Street, which developed into an actual restaurant.
Interesting. Yeah, there's so much to learn about Kewpee. Again, it's unique to mid-Michigan, and you can read it all in your book. And looking through your book, there's so much to learn. So where can people find your book, Gary?
Barnes & Noble sells it. If you're out of town, online sources like Amazon offers it.
Yeah, very nice. Kewpee Hamburgers, A Mity Nice History by Gary Flinn here in Flint. There's a website on your screen as well. You can learn all about the history of the burgers, the chain, how it grew and how it changed over the years, and most of all, the Kewpee doll.
Yes.
Very intriguing stuff. Thanks for coming on, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're back after this break.